Humans speak about love as if it were something mysterious, something almost outside of biology. But love did not appear to create poetry. It appeared to solve a problem. Why does love feel so powerful? Why does it take over attention, distort judgment, and make one person seem more important than everything else? Why does separation hurt so deeply? And why does the presence of another person feel like relief? What we call love is not a single emotion. It is a system, a coordinated set of mechanisms: desire, attachment, reward, fear of loss, idealization, jealousy. Each part pushes in the same direction. Stay close. Do not let go. Prioritize this person. This system did not emerge by accident. It was shaped over millions of years, in a world very different from the one we live in now. For most of human history, life was unstable. Food was uncertain. Danger was constant. Disease, injury, and conflict were part of everyday existence. And most importantly, children were fragile. A human child is not born ready. It requires years of care, years of protection, feeding, teaching, and attention. This created a fundamental problem. Reproduction was not enough. Survival of the offspring was what mattered. In that environment, two individuals working together had a clear advantage.
More food could be gathered. Threats could be faced together. The child could be watched, fed, and protected more effectively. Cooperation was not optional. It was the difference between life and death. But cooperation over time is not easy, especially under stress, especially when leaving might offer short-term benefits. So something else was needed, a force strong enough to hold two individuals together, even when it was difficult. That force is what we experience as love. Love increases the probability that two people stay connected. It makes proximity feel rewarding. It makes separation feel painful. It creates a bias. One person becomes more important than all others. This changes behavior. Resources are shared. Effort is coordinated. Personal costs are tolerated. The relationship is protected. The future is considered, not just the present. From an evolutionary perspective, this is efficient, because the goal was never just to reproduce. The goal was to produce offspring that survive long enough to reproduce themselves. Love helps solve this. It stabilizes the bond. It increases parental investment. It reduces abandonment. It focuses attention. It protects the relationship from disruption. Even the uncomfortable parts have a function. Jealousy helps defend the bond. Fear of loss prevents indifference. Idealization reduces doubt and hesitation. Attachment makes leaving harder. These are not flaws. They are features of a system designed to persist. Natural selection does not preserve what is true or fair. It preserves what works. If individuals who formed strong bonds had more surviving offspring, then the mechanisms that created those bonds were passed on. Over time, those mechanisms became part of human nature. That is why love feels so intense. It was designed to matter. A weak emotion would not have been enough. It had to compete with fatigue, temptation, conflict, and scarcity. So it became dominant.